maybe they hit a little because his pants were still in the dryer when I got to the house.
Yeah, it's just like we want this to freaking wait. You know what this means.
And whenever you're ready.
When I think about what came to pass in my past,
All the great dreams and expectations preceding the hurt, requiring divine healing following the crash.
all the temporary situations I tried so hard to make last,
They all came to a disappointing standstill. No smile while trying to capture that perfect picture on the camera with no flash. When my past came to pass.
When my past came to pass, the restraints had been placed in not being able to grasp the real reality, trapped in my own surrealistic fantasy that this would get better. Whatever conditional love it was built upon, it would have kept it together. But when my past came to pass, it cast a spell of shattered glass, making all that was seen appear to be a nightmare on Elm Street. I've had some good days, but most of them bad. Remembering every detail of each good memory, for it can be counted on one hand.
When my past came to pass, the stars in the sky, they began to dim, as did the gleam in our eyes when we looked within. The streams that used to flow, watering the fields of the morning glow, they no longer hydrated the promises that used to grow.
When my past came to pass, it tried to kill the hope, tried to bury it in an unmarked grave with no funeral, no repast, making it hard to remember what it feels like to love and be loved.
To have shared dreams and expectations, to embrace after arriving at our destination, which was supposedly preordained from above. The winds are at a standstill as I am unable to proceed to a new beginning, unable to fathom risking another drop of blood from a heart with no guarantee of winning.
Raising the mainsail only to find it had been snagged by these nails and now just drifting. Passively sending signals, SOSing, shouting, but no one is coming. Looking, but I see no help for me. Drowning in the realizations created in my own imaginations of what could have been, what should have been, and if I was dealt a different hand, what would have been if a different past came to pass. See, if a different past came to pass, he wouldn't have pushed me away, causing disgrace to the vows we made, and when I cried, he'd wipe the tears from my eyes and let me know I was safe. If I could have a different past, all my children would be of one man, and there would be no visitation or custody, because this man, he'd be my husband. If a different past came to pass,
could I have experienced a new today, blossoming petals of serenity, giving off essence of great possibilities? Could she have been a portrait so masterfully painted it would have dwarfed any work by Da Vinci? Would the rising sun be a start of a new day with her instead of the beginning of another lonely night? Would the sunset be the culmination of a night of loving, respecting, nurturing, and adoring my love?
would we have had visions of reaching our potentiality, knowing that with him everything I dreamt could and would become an actuality? Would he have loved me enough?
Would she have loved me enough to walk with me in an effort of tasting a rainbow, instead of feasting on soya-filled meals that cause us to distance ourselves from the kitchen table? FDA warned, infidelity now attached as my label.
Would he have loved me enough to stay joined at my hip, instead of when she dipped, he slipped past a point of no return, and my desire to live in him, with him, and for him has turned
colder than the coldest day marked in history. Our different but similar past passing into solitary. A lonely, hopeless discovery that this past has been a fictitious literary of if a different past came to pass.
But now that our past has passed and you and I have crossed paths, it's time to solve this equation like a problem in math. Let's subtract your hurt from my hurt. This zeroes out our past hurt. Let's add mental compatibility to emotional security. This will get our physical stability. Then let's multiply love by loyalty, by trusting, and that'll make the area my heart can call home. Let's divide our insecurities by nothing. Let's put it all in parentheses and take it to the 10th power. This will equal a future of endless possibilities.
You see, following my past, my present and future was found. The unimaginable connection was made as if God himself was here prepping the ground. I was spending my life floating around in my protective plasma membrane, shielding me from the infectious hurts of failed relations and surviving on what I was able to safely feed on through my endoplasmic reticulum of strategic encounters. But now, baby, now, I've been given a fresh supply of lysosomes, which is in you. Your love and affection comes equipped with the needed enzymes to effectively break down the barriers I built up around me. You are my present and my future, and together we're making ash of the past with the hope, Better yet, with the faith, loving with substance, knowing that this union is predestined to last. So let's relish in the knowledge that we are on an infinite voyage. Now that our past has come to pass,